Abortion is kind of crazy, but listen, it's not that. My point is, her mom is making it seem like it's okay. It's not okay. It's not. It is what it is, bro. It's not. It's not.
So you want her to kill her? So what do you want to do about it?
Honestly speaking, I really wish that you just was not like.
So what do you want me to do now?
First of all, bro, listen. This is my daughter you're talking about.
But
She's 16 years old. She's not grown. She's not an adult. She's not an adult. You laughing? This is crazy. This.
If the mother and the stepfather is willing to,
No. I don't care about none of that. This is my daughter we're talking about. I really.
What do you feel like?
Listen, she still has time for an abortion. She's only 2 months. If you want, listen. If you want to have a kid at 16 and ruin your life while you're still in school,
then you should have.
She's not ruining it.
You stay out of it. You're not the mom.
My child was my biggest.
You remember, JR, when we was talking on King Talk, and I was talking about how do you hold somebody accountable for their how do you hold a man accountable for his actions? This is one of those situations where we see a breakdown of accountability. Instead of everybody being in the room smiling and giggling and ha-haing about her being 16 and pregnant, nobody, except the only person in the room talking about the reality and the gravity of the situation was the father. Ma'am, you're going to be a teen mom. What happened? Like at this point, since you and mama talking about, okay, it is what it is. Yeah, but it is what it is comes with cost. And instead of us sitting here having a conversation with our daughter, who is now going to be a teen mom, about the cost of her actions, y'all want to key and laugh and argue with me about trying to discuss, like, hey, this ain't no game.
I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like that was a terrible fake skit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I mean, just right. But just to bring up the the conversation on it, man. Please listen. In the household, if that's how the household's running for real, that's exactly why she's pregnant. You dig what I'm saying? That dysfunction, and then you can pull out your phone and start recording this family discussion on why this girl is pregnant at 16. Like, come on, man. Like, but listen, I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? We know things happen, but that's why you got to prepare for things like that prior to. You know what I'm saying? You have to try and put it in your children's head what can potentially happen so that they know the consequences. Bring shame back. Everything ain't okay. No, it's not cool, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with it.
Why is the guy in the house in the first place? Why she got a boyfriend in the first place? They made so many mistakes, and now you want to. I don't believe in the A word, so it's crazy. I don't believe in it, but at the same time, I can understand where he's coming from. I wouldn't want him to force it on her, but like they should have did so many things before that moment happened. So like. He's logical, but at the same time, if you don't believe in something like that, they just got to deal with it. Like she shouldn't even have no boyfriend in the house at all. He shouldn't be even in your face saying anything. So a lot of things happen before that.
What if she?
And I kind of sound like a hypocrite to those that might know, because I know my oldest daughter was when I was 19. My mom's was 17. Yeah, so but that's my wife now. We got 3 more kids, so you know what I'm saying. We kept it going. Let's get it.
I'm not judging. I don't call people hypocrites normally. I just
was the dad asking her to get an abortion?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. He was saying that she's too young to be able to take on this responsibility, and that's what he's suggesting. But it seemed like everybody was going against it, what he was saying.
But they should have let him talk, not just talk all over him like he don't have no sense. Like, hear what he's saying and be like, yeah, I hear that, but I really, really want to have this baby, Dad. You know what I mean? Be more humble and respectful instead of you, well, what do you want to do about it? What? All of that is just crazy. But she's only following after
bad acting.
They be really acting like that in real life, though.
So, like, I think this is one of those things that we can really apply, right, to our lives. And a lot of things on social media might be skits, but mean, that's a tough situation to really be in if you really think about it. And one of the things that a lot of people are focused on in this political thing is they want to vote for, Kamala because, she supports abortion. She supports it, and it will be one of those things that will be pushed as being okay. Whereas I was having a conversation with someone, and one of the questions I asked was, do you think that them eliminating abortion up in most states will make people be more responsible?
No.
They'll just drive to the DNC convention and jump in the mobile abortion van.
Right.
I don't know if y'all seen it. That's crazy. But
It really was out there, Joe. I
yeah,
saw it.
they say like
my
25
God.
states got deleted. They got a whole van where they doing vasectomies and abortions. So they saying don't bring new life into this
So
world
that's why they went to Chicago.
while bringing in 20 million people. That's crazy. Yeah, it seemed like a agenda, but whatever. That man, like Law said in the skit, if that girl was pregnant, it would be because of how that household was being ran. All them people was in there talking crazy to the man who's trying to dictate the terms of how we need to move forward. They arguing back and forth, having a good time, laughing and he and a ha about something that's so serious that he obviously, even though it's a prank or it's a skit, he obviously was trying to pretend to take serious. And I don't know, that to me is a failure of leadership and a failure of being able to get everybody on the same page. And I think you will end up with pregnant kids and all type of other extra shit, kids dropping out of school and doing just all the weirdest shit because the amount of respect that you garner in your household don't seem existent. And that's gonna forever be a problem. That's gonna forever be a problem. They make it seem embarrassed, like there's a reverence that men are supposed to have when they home that you earn through respect and care, where bad news like that you 16 and pregnant, you would be so disappointed in yourself, not even fear. You would be disappointed in yourself that you got to come tell your father that you got pregnant at this age and let him down. It wouldn't be no joking matter if you were actually an active father who respected yourself and made sure people in the household respected you and knew you cared for them and you put your all into them.
I got a question for the ladies.
All that
on the
talking
panel.
back and all that. Hey.
I got a question for the ladies on the panel. Do y'all believe that men and women are largely on the same page when it comes to abortion, or they fall completely on opposite sides of the spectrum?
I don't know.
I was pro-abortion when I was a kid because I didn't know no better. And then I got older and I realized, like, God damn, I really was for killing children. I was okay with that. I'm like, I look at my kids, my little baby and stuff. Sometimes we be doing some stuff that be like, you lucky I'm not a Democrat, right? Because
Dang, Marcus, you just came in and didn't answer the question at all.
what you say? It was a joke.
I said, do you believe that most men and women are on the same page, largely on the same page when it comes to abortion, or they fall on opposite sides of the spectrum?
I think we're on complete opposite sides of the spectrum on this one.
I agree.
For some reason, people use the word reproductive rights when they're talking about killing babies.
What about you, Chanel?
I think we're on two different sides of the spectrum on that one.
T?
Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know.
Do y'all know that most men and women agree on abortion? We're actually largely on the same side of the coin. About 61% of men agree with abortion, and about 64% of women agree with abortion. Only about 5 percentage points separate us. We largely agree.
How much of that is black? Because
black people, by and large, are overwhelmingly in support of abortion.
Yeah. We're not the ones that's making a lot of ban it.
We are largely, most men and women agree on abortion.
That don't make it right.
That's not what
so. Look,
said.
the reason why, look, the reason why they are actually abortion was a twofold thing. Abortion was originally put into our communities to try and slow down our rate. because we were multiplying much faster than other races. Now, and they wanted to try and, lower our numbers. Now, when they start looking up and seeing that they are actually the ones, and when I say they, I'm saying the majority of this country, they are the ones that aren't reproducing enough, and they are also the ones that are getting the most abortions. And so now they're trying to ban that because they see their birth rate is entirely too low. And now that's what's pushing this whole agenda to stop abortion. The thing is, you let the cat out the bag. It's kind of too late at this point. And I think when it comes to Sweeney, your question, bro, I think men and women that have to deal with it together are the ones that are on the same sides of it. So if we can't have this baby, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that are on it. One thing I do feel about abortion, I think it should be on both parties should have the say so. Where in order for you to have an abortion, both parties have to sign off on it. That's something that I feel about, because it's so much trauma. So let's say, for instance, when a man doesn't want a child, right? And we both pop up pregnant and a man doesn't want a child, he has no say in it. He can't make the woman say, oh, you're going to have this baby. You have no say. It's always a woman's choice, right? So if the man says, if he tells you that he doesn't want a child and you have it anyway, I feel like that man shouldn't be responsible for paying child support. Because on the flip side, if you tell him you're going to have it anyway, now he has to pay. He has no rights in it. He can't tell you not to have it, and he can't tell you to have it. But yet he's going to be responsible regardless of what your decision is. And I think that's kind of crazy. So if we both have to sign off on an abortion, then I think that would help alleviate a lot of bullshit.